Right. I see what you said about me, Guerrilla Warfare X. Paul is a clown who misrepresents my motives and beliefs for his own agenda. Why do you use the white nationalist card as a cop out? I've always thought that was such a stupid fucking argument. Anybody who even suggests that somebody's using a card about bigotry is dumb and likely exactly what they've been accused of. I've recorded all the violent shit he said for the past 2 years, and he has no room to talk. Yeah, I've said violent stuff. I've used violent speech. This has nothing to do with his political beliefs and more to do with his psychotic, threatening rhetoric of wanting conservatives rounded up, shot, and massacred. Oh, yeah, I mean, I do, but, you know, that doesn't mean that I'm going to actively participate in helping them out or, you know, having them do it myself or, because I can't do that unless I have the power to actually send the order and send the tanks in. Do I have the power to send the tanks in? No, I don't have the power to send the tanks in. So I just have to deal with them now, don't I? On top of the serious lunatic Richard Ramirez likes vibes, he goes off. Oh, Richard Ramirez. Yeah, somebody that's nothing like me, saying he wants people to die and then screaming Hail Satan like a psychopath like you did in a recent video. Yeah, well, I said Hail Satan when it was about the expropriation of wealth, not about people dying. He repeatedly apologizes, makes excuse for his behavior as damage control over and over, and then it does it again over the slightest thing. This isn't the way mentally healthy people with non-homicidal tendencies behave. I would argue that all mentally healthy people have homicidal tendencies. Mentally unhealthy people have, because everybody either has suicidal tendencies or homicidal tendencies. They fall into one of two camps. And of the two, homicidal tendencies are the far healthier and more functional. I say this as a warning in response to him saying if the economy collapses, he'd sneak onto farmers' land and steal their food. Hmm. I'm letting people in his area know his address for the same reason you'd let a person in an area know where a sex offender lives, not because I want anything to happen to them, but because they're a dangerous and ticking time bomb, no matter how much he says otherwise. He can't keep lying and gaslighting, though. That's what you leftists do best. You seem to be picked that behavior up from leftist media, which is why their trust is at an all-time low, and multiple outlets are paying hundreds of millions of dollars for defamation to multiple individuals. I don't even know how to respond to this. Paul, as an individual, has spent his entire life with a sibling who internalized all the critiques and criticisms people had of her, blamed herself for everything, blamed herself for a lack of personal accomplishment, demonized herself for it, in spite of all the good she's done in the world, and has observed the behavior of tons and tons and tons of women with the opposite tendency. I think that self love is far healthier than what has been normalized in our society. I think that people like Guerrilla Warfare X are basically control freaks, and that what is the purpose? And these right wing chuds, who you see these guys, these men right here in these militias, these are men who want to control other people. They want to tell other people, you have to vote the way that we want you to, or we'll kill you. These people are trying to, at least, but they're not actually saying it, but they want you to see that message and feel like if you vote the way that they want you to, that they will fucking find you, hunt you down, and kill you. You know, that's the truth. Also, I just wanted to say all this, but I live in a society, yeah, I see this tendency in women all the time. Self loathing is far more normal than self love. And so this is what I mean. One side has basically, there's two ways of dealing with having critics. You either internalize the rhetoric they say about you, or you reject them and rage against society for tolerating the people that would treat you that way. It's really that simple. You know, I don't internalize the criticisms people have of me for a very good reason. It would destroy me, and I don't deserve to be destroyed. I don't deserve I don't deserve any of that. I think that if you think that having that I think that you can't say that I have homicidal tendencies and that I'm a ticking time bomb for it without saying that, and that you can't say that. Let me put it like this: because of the framework from which I understand reality through, where you say in the rhetoric that this isn't how healthy people deal with things. Let me see. Let me see. Way put a white nationalist. I've reported the violent shit he said. No one to talk. There's nothing to do with the psychotic threatening. Well, right. Mentally healthy people. You can't say that mentally healthy people with. You can't say that mentally healthy people. You can't even use that phrase. You can't use the phrase that this isn't the way mentally healthy people with non-homicidal people. It's absurd. It's an oxymoron. It contradicts itself because all mentally healthy people have homicidal tendencies. That's right. Hate to break it to you. It's only the yeah, and I said that. I just said that, and I stand by it wholeheartedly. This isn't the way that mentally healthy people with non-homicidal tendencies behave. You've contradicted yourself, Guerrilla Warfare X. Because there's only two frameworks under which people deal with society. Either they internalize the guilt and shame and all that shit, or they externalize their rage onto society. So my statement is that all mentally healthy people have homicidal tendencies. Everybody has a monster inside them. It's just about whether the monster attacks them or it attacks society.